Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Quack and Duck here, and today we're talking about why Hazbin Hotel is an amazing show. Spoilers do apply. And if you're interested in a specific part of my opinion, there will be chapters to guide your desired part. But anyway, let's get into it. So Hazbin Hotel is the latest and biggest show on the internet, and is one of the biggest shows in the entertainment industry, right after Digital Circus. It made a whole new fan base that's been dormant since the pilot came out in 2019. And if you haven't guessed already, we're going to talk about the fandom first. The Hazbin Hotel fandom is way better than the Digital Circus fandom is. So far, the fandom looks pretty decent. People have been making Hazbin Hotel related ducks. People have been making unofficial comic dubs, and so much more. The fandom is like a family of people who all love the same interests, except for that one cousin whose search history is so cancer-inducing that you just want to shoot yourself on the spot. But except that whole part of the fandom that is pretty much installed to any fandom that exists, Digital Circus, Hazbin Hotel is almost the closest to smooth sailing you can get in the modern fan base. But still don't post your opinions on Twitter.com, because that won't be smooth sailing for you. Like, come on, it's smooth sailing, but it's not that smooth sailing. But all in all, the Hazbin Hotel fandom is an appreciating one. So far, at least, because the season finale only came out 2 to 3 weeks ago. So time will tell. That also concludes this part of the video. So we're now moving on to one of my favorite parts, the characters. The characters are such a delight to see on screen. Some charming, some funny, or some with that H energy if you catch my drift. The characters are just perfectly made, like Angel does, an adult actress and character who is made to be laughed at certain times, but other times he has to be taken seriously because of the disturbing scenes that includes abuse and a lot of other types of abuse. There's even a whole song about how much he hates it but can't help but do it. And I mean by he can't help but do it, I mean forced to because of the deal he made with an overlord named Valentino. Another character who was made to be laughed at, but also needs to be taken seriously, is Alistair. Alistair is another fan favorite, also is one of my favorite characters, and he's still amazing after the pilot. He still has the same humor from the pilot too. Alistair also made some of the most famous lines in the show. He also is amazingly fleshed out, and he definitely needs more background. Like, how is he so powerful? Why does he even bother with this tacky hotel? There's so much hidden lore in the show that makes this character so mysterious that there are thousands of videos about puzzling together the mysteries of Alistair. There are a lot of people who simp for him too, like my friends, maybe because of this picture. But moving on to the other characters. The other characters are just great in their own ways, like Charlie, who is basically an overexcited puppy. Husk, the bartender that everyone complains to, or is just randomly tells them stuff because of how drunk they are. Lucifer being one of my personal favorite characters. He's socially awkward, depressed, and most likely has ADHD or autism, but most importantly, loves ducks. Nifty is the hotel's maid, also a psychopath. Vaggie is a fallen angel, and is that one honest friend with almost no filter. The V's are literally the cartoon version of the entertainment industry, but put it into the max. With Valentino specializing in PH industry, Velvet specializing in fashion, and is also the social media influencer. Vox is literally a TV, who, you guessed it, specializes in the whole entertainment industry, or almost anything with a screen. And the final character that can conclude this chapter, Sir Pentious. Sir Pentious is one of the best characters in the show. not the best character, but is still in my top 5. He is also a very funny character. That's about it to say about him. Oh yeah, he also loves Cherry Bomb, which is kinda cute, to be honest. But with that rounds out this section of the video. And with that, we are left with the last section. The last section that has the most controversy. The last section that is the best of them all. The music! The music is actually amazing. It is definitely a step up from the pilot. Some songs made me shed a tear. Others made me rock out like a 1970s rock star addicted to cocaine. The music was so good, it deserves its own video. So stay tuned for that. But in conclusion, The Hazbin Hotel is an amazing series. It's also free on Amazon Prime. If you haven't watched it yet, then get out there and start watching today. Trust me, it'll be worth your while. But until next time, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and I hope you'll tune in for me next time.